Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Beauty of Language. So today we are going to see the exact format of email writing for ICSE class 10th. Okay. Again, the notice I have discussed in my previous video, it carries 5 marks. In the same way, email also it carries 5 marks. There is very much confusion among the students again regarding its format. And since also many of you requested for it, so here we are with the format of email writing. Now let us understand the marking scheme first. So how are those 5 marks distributed in the email? First of all, the email address, that is the receiver's address, it carries half marks. Then the subject, it carries half marks. Then comes the salutation, again half marks. Then the opening sentence, closing sentence, both carries half each. Then the expression, it carries 2 marks. Then the subscription, half marks. Okay. So keep the following things in mind. Write the point directly that is mentioned in the question. Okay. The part of which you are going to include in the subject. Subject should not be too long. Okay. Not like you have written 2-3 sentences. You will lose marks there. Then the tone of email writing should be very polite and very formal. Okay. No slangs, no writing to or from in the email. Keep it short. Do not include unnecessary information at all. Okay. Make a reasonable, first of all, start with making a reasonable or practical email address depending on the question which is given in the exam. Keep everything left aligned. Okay. Closer to the margin. Straight. No zigzag writing. Okay. Now let's see the format. So the email address, make an email address a practical one. Okay. Don't make very fancy or some bizarre email address. No. Okay. Suppose if you are told to write to some educational institution, then write a practical name of an institution .edu. Okay. Like that. Or there are questions where the email address is given in the question only. You just have to copy it from there and write it in the paper. Okay. Next is subject. Then without leaving the line, write the subject. Again, the subject you can pick it up from the question itself. I'll explain everything with the help of a sample letter, sample email. Then comes salutation. Okay. Leave a line and write the salutation depending on the question again. Okay. Don't write to just anyone. If it is not specified, then write either dear sir or dear madam. Don't give a slash and do not write both. Okay. Then talking about the body of the email, then leave a line and then start the body of the email. Now this will have 3 parts. Okay. Opening line, body, and then the closing line. Okay. 3 paragraphs. So as you have seen in the formal letter, so in the same way here also 3 paragraphs. Make sure you leave a line when you change the paragraph. Then comes the subscription. Okay. So after writing the closing line of the body of the email, leave a line and then write the subscription. Okay. And what to write? Thanking you, yours faithfully, and then your name. Okay. 2 name preferably. Better you write 2 names, means your surname also. Okay, so here I have taken a sample email that write an email to the principal of a neighboring school to request him or her to send their science teacher to act as a judge for the competition. Okay. Now, please understand students, this is a very important thing that many of the students neglect. Okay. Neglect, or they don't pay attention to, or they don't even know that it is there. See, always the notice and the email are mostly connected. If you will see the previous year question papers, no, you will find it there. Okay. If you will watch the video which I have uploaded about notice writing, in that the topic was that the school is organizing an inter-house quiz competition. Write a notice informing students about the event and selection criteria. So why it is important? Because you have to maintain the consistency between the notice and your email. Okay. Consistency in what? Consistency in information, consistency in the date which you are going to include. Okay. So in the notice, I have included the date as 25th March. Okay, 2026. So in the email also, I have written it in the same way. Also, the time which I have included in the notice is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So here also in the same way I have included 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So first of all, what we are going to write? We are going to write the email address or the receiver's email. So this is which I have made it very simple, okay, very basic. principal@neighboringschool.edu. Okay, as I said that since it is an educational institution, so I have written it as .edu. Then I have written the subject. What is the subject? If you are confused, let's get back to the question again. Write an email to the principal of a neighboring school to request him or her to send a science teacher. So that is the subject. So what subject we are going to write? Request for science teacher for what? As judge in what? For inter-house quiz competition. That's it. End of the subject. Okay. Next comes the salutation. Dear madam, dear sir, you choose what you have to write and then address accordingly. So as I said, 3 paragraphs has to be there. First is the opening, body and the closing. So in the opening paragraph, what I have written, I have informed what is happening. Our school is hosting an inter-house quiz competition. We request you to kindly depute your science teacher to act as a judge for the occasion. See, again the same thing. These all information I haven't made it. I have just taken it from the question itself that yes, inter-house quiz competition is going to happen. And please kindly depute. As I said, the language of the email has to be very polite, very formal. Okay. So kindly depute, not writing that send your science teacher for inter-house quiz competition to act as a judge. No, kindly depute your science teacher to act as judge for the occasion. See, I haven't repeated inter-house quiz competition again, for the occasion, because repeating it sounds redundant. Next is then the body of the email, very important. I have included the extra details which are required for the receiver to know. What all things they would want to know? The competition will be held on 25th March, the date I have mentioned, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Time I have mentioned. Where? At the school auditorium. Venue I have mentioned. Okay, date, time, venue. All 3 things I have mentioned in my body of the email. So as the event includes a science round and a rapid fire segment, you know what all things are happening in a quiz competition, right? Your school must be conducting that. So take ideas from there and then write. As the event includes a science round and a rapid fire segment, we would be grateful. Okay, very polite, very respectful, very formal. Okay, see. We would be grateful to have an experienced science faculty member to evaluate what? To evaluate responses, not the answers. To evaluate responses, maintain fairness and guide the scoring process. Okay, so all these 3 things have to be done by the science teacher. Okay, if you don't know these all to write, basic thing you write to evaluate responses. अच्छा, एक ही चीज लिखो, चलो इतना ही, ठीक है. Next, the closing line. We shall ensure कि भाई आप अपने टीचर भेजो, हम उनकी सुख सुविधा के सारी बंदोबस्त तैयार रखेंगे. तो what you will have to write? We shall ensure a comfortable arrangement for the judge and provide the question set, marking scheme and all required support. ये 3 चीजें basic है, तो ये हम उन्हें we have mentioned in the mail. Kindly confirm the name of the teacher. Again, it is a request. Okay, you are not demanding. Okay, kindly confirm the name of the teacher and availability at your अर्लीस्ट कन्वीनियंस. जब आपको अच्छी सुविधा हो तब आप हमें बता दें. Okay, and so we may share the formal invitation and schedule. Why do you want to know the name of the teacher and why do you want to know it beforehand? Because you have to send the invitation, right? Yeah, you have to send the schedule. So for that you want to know the name and availability of the teacher, right? Very practical. Nothing extra information I have included in this. The whole email is just moving around the topic, the topic, inter-house quiz competition, science teacher, what he will do and what we will provide as the host of the inter-house quiz competition. That's it. Okay. Thanking you. Yours faithfully, Manya Sharma or Rohit Bell. Whatever you want to write. Okay. Name. Practical name. Your name. Your name. Okay. That's it. That is all about the email. Any doubt? Any confusion? Let me know in my comment section. And if you found the video helpful, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. The format of formal, informal and the notice is already uploaded. Go take a look at it. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.